How's it going, everybody? I'm General Shuckle, and this is another Pokemon Showdown random battle. Well, not so random because I kind of talked to this guy beforehand. But anyway, this SHJ person. Anyway, don't have time because there's Zorua using Hidden Power on Dusknoir because I thought it would be still going into Mawile, and he switches back into Mawile, so I go for Sucker Punch. I failed again. And I go for a Dark Pulse. I actually kill that Mawile even though it was resisted, so that's pretty awesome. He goes for a Whirlipede. I actually switch out back into Combat because he uses Poison Jab and I resist that, so yeah. And I heal because of Black Sludge. He actually goes back into Dusknoir, so I use Heat Wave, and I don't do like any damage to him, which kind of sucks because Dusknoir is like a complete special defense wall. So I use Toxic. He goes for a Substitute, which is great because he's losing health, and he's going to lose health from Toxic as well. So that's even better. So I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb. He resists the damage and doesn't break the Substitute. He goes for Will-O-Wisp, but he misses, so that's quite awesome. So I decide to switch and go into my Zorua actually. Well, it says Volbeat, but it's Zorua because that's his ability. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp, he burns me, but that's okay because I'm actually going to go for a Sucker Punch because I know that's going to break his Substitute, and then he goes for an Earthquake, kills my Zorua, which is really sucky. But he's nearly dead, so that's really good. So I go for Kingdra, and I start outraging, which is kind of stupid. I shouldn't have done that because I go for Tangrowth, he's going for Tangrowth, and I go for Outrage, and I don't do like much damage. And he goes for a Stun Spore, which sucks, and he goes for Power Whip, which brings me up to 25% of my health, and I get paralyzed at my last Outrage, and then I get confused, which is great, you know. So I switch out into my Shaman. He goes for a Focus Blast, but misses. He constantly gets health from leftovers, so I just go for an Air Slash, and I know that another Air Slash will do just fine. He goes for a Knockoff to get rid of my leftovers, which kind of sucks, but I don't really care. I kill his Tangrowth, and he goes for his Whirlipede, so okay, I can just take that out. Air Slash, and he goes for a Steamroller, which sucks because it does quite a lot of damage to me, but I'm going to go for a Hidden Power, and that would be a Hidden Power Fire. He goes for Poison Jab, nearly kills me, but I know that another Air Slash will kill it, so that's awesome. I'm actually kind of excited by that point, and he goes for Eruption, kills my Shaman, and I'm just like, oh no, that's not very nice. I go for a Haunter, try to use Hypnosis, but I miss. He uses for another Eruption, insta-kills my Haunter, which is ridiculous. I go for my Crobat. I go Super Fang, which halves the HP of a Pokemon, so he goes to 50 health, and he goes for Eruption, does quite a lot of damage to me. And then he switches into Shuckle, because I use Sludge Bomb because I thought I might be able to kill Typhlosion, but you know, I don't do anything because he's Bug Rock type, and I poison the Shuckle. Oddly enough, he has the Shuckle, even though I'm General Shuckle, but you know, whatever. This Shuckle is probably the biggest pain in just, it's awful, I hate it. It takes so long to get rid of this, because he constantly uses rest. He uses Chesto Berry to wake up to wake up from his sleep, so I put Toxic again on him. He goes for a Power Split. Doesn't really matter to me because I'm just going to use Super Fang again, and this is really terrible because he starts using Rollout, he misses. He's constantly using health because of Toxic, and I use Heat Wave, and he goes for an Acupressure, which I think, okay, maybe I have it. Okay, he goes to 10 HP. I thought Sludge Bomb might kill it. It goes to 3%. He uses Sleep, goes back up to 100%, which is ridiculous. I hate this. So I'm gonna go for another Super Fang. I know he's constantly trying to stall me out of my Super Fang PP, but I go for another Super Fang. I'm going to constantly try to get him down as much as I possibly can. I go for another Super Fang, leave him on 13 HP. He goes for another rest. This guy seriously wants to get rid of all of my attacks, so I go for another Super Fang, get him down, trying to get him down low enough again. Another Super Fang, he is still asleep, so I'm seriously considering that I might actually win this. It goes down to 70 HP. He goes for a Rollout, so he's on 17. Right, 17. So I go for a Toxic. I miss the Toxic, which is stupid. And I'm on 64% HP. I go for a Sludge Bomb. I do 12%, and he goes for a Rollout and kills me, which is ridiculous. It's so stupid. So I go for Volbeat. I use Bug Buzz. I actually kill his Pokemon. Finally, the Shuckle's dead. He goes back to his Typhlosion, and I have Prankster, so I go for Thunder Wave. Yeah, he goes. My Volbeat goes down. I mean, there was no surprise. But anyway, Kingdra and Typhlosion are paralyzed. He goes for Flamethrower. He gets me down to 11%. I think I might kill him, but then I get paralyzed, and Flamethrower kills me. And that is game. And I've lost this battle, but it was a very nice battle. It was quite long, and it was quite fun, I have to say. So anyway, I will put a link to his channel down in the description. You should go check him out because he's kind of a nice guy. And yeah, so that's been another Pokemon Showdown, not so random battle, but still, yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.